Yo, yo, yo. What's happening? What up, though? What's good with it? What's popping, man? Hope y'all enjoying y'all day. Kicking it. Vibing how y'all vibe. Hey, you create the world you want to live in. And how you create the world you want to live in is not by listening to other people. It's not by letting other people tell you your direction. It's not by letting other people tell you your purpose. It's not by letting other people tell you how valuable you are. It's not by letting people tell you your gifts and your talents and your weaknesses and your strength, all of that. Only you can tell you all of that. Only you. Stop paying so much attention to what people think about you and what people say about you and what people feel about you. Because most of the time that's how they feel about themselves. Real talk, have you ever seen a happy person or a person with high amount of self-love like down you or tell you can't do something or tell you like your flaws, or they pick you up? Like for real, like on a constant basis. Have you ever seen somebody that's happy, that's fulfilled in life, that has that self-love, that has that self-abundance, tell you that you can't do this or you ain't capable of doing that or you shouldn't do it that way? Or have they done that? No. It's usually the people that can't do that shit. Because that's the conversation they have with themselves. Nobody's words towards you should affect you. Nobody's words towards your purpose in life should dictate how you feel about yourself. That's why when people arguing with you, people angry, people doing all this, like, bro, understand that you ain't make nobody angry. Understand that they have a bunch of anger in them. They have a bunch of whatever in them that's already there. You might have whatever, but it's already in them. That's their language. Nobody can tell you how to feel. Nobody can tell you how you feel. You create the life you want to live, man. People's words don't matter. People gonna pull you this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way. If you listen to everybody's words, then you giving them the power to control you, basically. If you always looking for somebody to tell you how good you are, how dope you are, or how cute you look, or how much this costs, or how your car look good, or you always looking for validation from somebody else, you ain't even validating yourself. You can care less about the voice in your head or your voice, your internal voice. You can care less about that because you're so worried about external things. You're so worried about what this person think about you when you don't even know what they think about themselves. Like you never know the purpose behind what somebody says to you. You never know where it come from. You can sit there and think about it all day. Like, damn, this person might have had this type of day, or this person might have did this, or this person might have did that to them. Like, you never know. You will never know where their thoughts come from, where their process come from, like what they actually hearing. Like, you ever been in a conversation with somebody and you talking to them and they just really not understanding what you're saying? Like they just really just not understanding it. Like, you trying to, make it seem like simple or something like that, and they just don't get it, bro. A lot of the time, they don't want to get it. And the other part of that is that they can't get it. They're not even trying to get it. Like, I hate that. Them people that listen to respond, them are some of the worst type of people because they not listening. How are you listening if you waiting for a response? If you waiting to respond, how are you listening if you waiting to hear a key word and then you just going and just fucking go ballistic about something because that's what you wanted to do? They were just waiting for a key word. Like, when you talking to people, if they emotional as hell, just know that conversation is gonna lack logic. Like, if you can't have a conversation with somebody because they so emotional, just know it's not logic there. They're not being logical with their thought process. They're not thinking clearly. They're not thinking right. They're thinking in whatever mindset they're thinking in. And you would never be able to know that mindset. You would never be able to know what's going on in somebody else's mind. And you shouldn't even guess. Real talk, you should not guess. Because you also got to think, bro, people have, man, 80% of people don't even be remembering what they be saying in conversations. Because people talk so much, they can't remember what they saying. They can't remember what somebody else said. You feel what I'm saying? They ready to talk and they're talking. Y'all know them people, man, that's just listening to respond. Y'all know them people. Them people, you're not going to get nowhere in a conversation with somebody that's listening to respond. And you shouldn't even engage into a conversation with somebody that's listening to respond. Because that's not, you feel what I'm saying? That's not going to get you nowhere. Like, you're going to be irritated. Especially if you're trying to have a logical conversation with an unlogical person. People gonna throw all type of hate, shade, all type of stuff your way. You feel me? But that's just what they have. That's their perspective. That's their version. That's the character that they think of you in their head. That's that. Like, that's not you though. The character that they see is not who you are. It's not who you are. The character that somebody else is making in their head of you is not who you are. That's just where they place you at. That's why we like labels and titles and in relationship. Like that's you feel what I'm saying? Like, you can be with somebody for like, let's say a relationship. You can be with somebody for 2 weeks, right? And y'all kicking it, and then y'all say, okay, this is my girlfriend. Like, soon as you put a title on there, they automatically think, okay, this is what a boyfriend's supposed to do, or this is what a girlfriend's supposed to do. Like, you haven't even worked to do none of this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you haven't worked to get these check marks or these things that you feel entitled just because of this title. Oh, okay, you my girlfriend now, so now I gotta include you in every decision I make. I still only knew you for 2 weeks. You feel what I'm saying? I still only knew you for 2 weeks. I still gotta always do this and always do that. Or, yeah, no, man. No. You create the world you want to live in, man. Not nobody else. Not nobody else's words. You got to be able to hear people just like you hear the TV. You don't digest everything you hear from the TV. You don't digest everything you hear on the radio. When you listen to music, you listen to it and you don't listen, and then you move on. You feel what I'm saying? Hear what people say and then move on. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, man, you dope as hell, this and that, because people easily do that to manipulate you. Why you think people always tell you, I love you, I love you? People be manipulating the hell out of people, bro. And then next thing you know, I hate you. I ain't never want to do this. I ain't never want to do that. They do the most foulest shit and then blame it because it's just because I loved you so much. People do the most foulest shit. The most foulest shit. And be like, it's because I loved you. What? Man. Okay. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. Because people going to do it. Your whole life, people going to try to label you, tell you who you are, put you in a box. Minimize your accomplishments, minimize what you do. That's all they business. If somebody congratulates you or they congratulate you or they do this, appreciate it. But, I did this. I did this work. I don't need no compliment. I don't need... Because most of the time, compliments always come with some extra shit. And half the time, people ain't that... People got so much pride, and I don't know for what people have so much pride to even give a motherfucker a compliment and mean it. Like, it's crazy. Like, if you see somebody and they be like, damn, that outfit dope as hell. Your shoes sweet as hell. Like, people can't even take the compliment because they don't even know where it's coming from. You feel what I'm saying? But people, that's just how it be sometimes, because people ain't that honest, and people don't express themselves like that if they're not trying to manipulate you, or they're not trying to get something from you, or they're not trying to, for you to return the favor. Because a lot of people do favors just so it can be returned to them. They don't really do it out the generous of their heart. Y'all know them people that do stuff and be waiting for you to wait. They can't wait to throw it in your face what they did for you. They can't. I think Tuesday. They can't wait to throw it in your face on what they did for you. They can't. Watch out for them people that just be wanting to do shit for you so they can always throw it in your face. Like, man, remember when I did this? Remember when I did that? Remember when I did this? No, man. Is that why you did that? So you ain't do that out of the kindness of your heart. You did it for. Pay attention, man. People gonna try to pull you every which way. Every which way, everywhere you go, your teacher's gonna try to pull you this way, tell you this is who you are. Your aunties, your cousins, they gonna try to tell you this is who you are. Coaches gonna try to tell you this is who you are. Parents, man, everybody you run into, they gonna try to label you so they can know, so they can put that in where you at in their head. People gonna try to put a title on you, put you in a box so they can see, okay, this is what this person like. Why you think everybody is compared so much? Especially in sports, not even just in sports or entertainment. They always be like, this the next Tom Brady, or this the next LeBron James, or this the next. Like, bro, why they can't just be them? Because they already trying to box you down on something. They already trying to not minimize, but they is trying to minimize. They're trying to categorize you so they can relate. That's all people try to do, is try to box you in so they can, this is what this person is about. Like, the people try to just literally box you in and try to say this is who you are. Even if they only knew you for like a week, they can meet you right off the back and be like, yeah, off this conversation, this is who this person is. They already put in their head, I know exactly where that person fit in at in my life, in my category, in my box. And that ain't you. You are not the character that you play in somebody else's head. That's their world. That's their reality. You don't know what thoughts, what experiences, what situations, what circumstances are they filtering all of this out of. You don't. You be you. You be the best you. You feel what I'm saying? You be the best you. Don't worry. You can't worry about what people are always saying about you or what people feel about you, good or bad. You can't, because you got to understand, in this world, 90% of the people in this world are talkers. That's all they do is talk. Talk. Some people are professional talkers. What the hell you think Twitter and all these other sites is? That's all motherfuckers can do is talk. That's it. Or type. Everybody talkers, man. If you a doer, you don't pay attention to all that talking shit. For real. If you a doer, you don't pay attention to all that talking stuff. Because if you a doer, you ain't got all the time to be talking all the time. It's two types of people in this world. It's talkers and doers. You're gonna run into a lot of talkers in your journey, in your life, that pull you this way, trying to tell you good at this, you not good at this, you shouldn't wear this, you shouldn't wear that, because don't nobody else do it. It ain't never been done before. Blah, 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 blah. Stop listening to people. Nobody knows what the fuck they talking about. And if you really smart, then you know you don't really know what you're talking about. Like, for real, man. You believe in your abilities. You are the one there with you 24 hours, 7 days a week. You are the only one with you. You are the only one knowing exactly what you're doing. You are the only one knowing what you're capable of. You are the only one that's really dreaming your dreams. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you the only one doing that. So why would you let somebody else tell you what you dreaming? Somebody else tell you your destination. Somebody else tell you what's your goals in life. Somebody else tell you how far you can go. Somebody else tell you what girls you can have. Somebody else tell you what job you can have. Somebody else tell you what dudes you can have. Whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's their limitations. That's their business. That's on them. That ain't on you. You the main character in your movie. You the main character in your story. You the main character. Why would you let an extra come in and tell you how to run your life? Why would you let an extra come in and try to tell you how to live your life, how to run your life, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what's going to work or what's not going to work? How do they know that for you? How do they know what you're capable of? They don't. They have no idea what you're capable of. They have no idea. But if you're too busy listening to somebody telling you what you can't do, you might believe that shit. Don't believe that shit. Believe in yourself. Everybody, man. Everybody should believe in themselves. Stop believing in other people. Stop letting everybody else dictate what you can and can't do, or what you run your life. It's talkers out here and it's doers. Make it happen. And then watch all them talkers come. Watch them all get quiet. Make it happen. They're going to all get quiet. Because it's funny how when somebody telling you what you can't do and then you start doing it, they going to fall away, bro. Then they going to get real quiet. And then you're going to see that they ain't really think that you couldn't do it. They probably just didn't want you to do it. Oh. Don't let that go over your head. It's people out here that don't want you to do shit. It's people out here that don't want to see the best for you. For real. And you got to believe that. The closest people around you, the furthest people around you, it's people out here that don't want the best for you like you want the best for you. It's people out here that can't see your future. Nobody can see your future. Nobody can see what you're doing. So just go and do it. And just look back at them like, I remember y'all, yeah, They're going to be real quiet. They're going to be real quiet. And then you going to know, like, they was loud telling you when you couldn't do something or what you couldn't do or what couldn't happen. Then when you doing it, they're going to be real quiet. They ain't going to be there supporting you. They ain't going to be there like, oh, shit, I'm glad you did that shit, man. I was really doing that. So they ain't going to do that. They're going to get quiet. They're going to act like you ain't do it. They're going to act like they ain't say what they said. Do you. Be you for you. Be you for you. Y'all be easy, man. It's all love. Be you. Be the best you.